Creo que ya está, ya estoy en directo. Creo que está funcionando todo al pelo. Hoy no voy a poner la cámara, no, de momento, no por nada, creo que no es necesario. Vamos a disfrutar de este juegazo. Pido perdón porque en el vídeo, en el directo último que hice, bueno, en el primero y último que hice de este juego, no había audio, no me di cuenta. Se me fue la olla por completo, no estuve pendiente y bueno, pues al final pasan este tipo de cosas. Pero bueno, no pasa nada. Vamos a darle porque tengo un montón de ganas de jugarlo, ¿vale? Yo quiero juego, ajustes, gráficos, calibración de pantalla. Ahí. Ahora sí. Me se ha ido de origen. Bueno, vamos a empezar a darle cañita, ¿vale? Nos quedamos aquí, recién llegados a la nave.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Vale, no, cuando llegamos aquí a Habitat 7 nos encontramos una pedazo de masa. Dicen que es energía oscura, yo me arrechena un poquito, pero bueno, venga, es energía oscura y me concentro, ¿no? Y nada, y se queda la cosa, de momento poco más. Hemos llegado, había otros aliens que habían llegado, parece ser, antes que nosotros. Y nos encontramos con una tecnología que tuvimos que desactivar, nuestro padre murió. Así que ahora somos huérfanos. Pero somos el Pathfinder. Ahora nosotros somos el que mandamos, así que... Pero por imposición, ¿eh? De nuestro padre. Así que es lo que hay. Que toda la gente agacha la cabecita cuando pasa.
Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
Yo lo que quiero es que me deis ya mi nave. Dame mi nave, dejadme que me cambie, dame las armas, dame el equipo. Joder, qué ganas tengo, venga.
Here we are.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We can see what the VI has to say.
No puedo pasar por ahí. Un contenedor. Me lo llevo todo.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Colega, ¿qué está pasando contigo? ¿Qué haces ahí, agachado?
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
Vaya.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Pathfinder ha llegado.
I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Bueno, pues estamos aquí.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
Ahora te sigo.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we
Habrá
call it the
cosas por aquí, ¿no?
Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Una
Any
palabra de
threats
nadie,
from the
¿eh?
locals?
So far, we've...
Vamos a darle al juego, ajustes un momentito, audio. Ahí está bien. Sí.
stayed hidden. We're in no shape.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south.
We're here.
Se me ha cortado ahí.
You guys go ahead. I'll check
Oye,
out
hemos
the security
establecido contacto con otros que ya estamos aquí.
You should know
Se
our
acaba la
command structure has
conversación.
been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Venga, chaval, buena suerte,
I'm
tú te
Jaren
encargas.
Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Vamos, aquí estamos para ayudar.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
Yo soy el
You're looking at
Pathfinder.
him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead.
No. Aquí igual.
He made me his successor.
Alec is dead.
Sí. Eso parece.
Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
Pues eso soy yo.
Now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
No lo sabéis bien. No sabéis bien lo capacitado que estoy. Claro que sí.
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
No me socia.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Gracias por ayudar, hermano. Buen
Thank you
trabajo.
for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am,
to
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Vaya.
And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Lo haré. Lo haré. Joder, qué bonito el espacio. Y qué miedo. A ver qué podemos escanear por aquí. Parece ser que nada. Perfecto. Porque hay mucha gente con la que hablar, ¿eh? Control. Yeah. Por aquí. La sede de los pioneros. Órale.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Oye, ¿ya era hora?
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove
Perfecto.
yourself.
Gracias, hermano, por
To
confiarme.
that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're
Los Ket.
obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
Eos.
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus.
Vale.
Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay. But you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
No, tú dime dónde tengo que ir, hermano.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer.
Perfecto.
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
Perfecto.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Venga. Cojones. Vamos a enredar un poquito a ver qué hay por aquí primero. Parece ser que no hay nada.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Las encontraré.
They're
Las
as much a part of
encontraré,
the
hazme
initiative
caso.
as the human arc.
Did you have some other business?
Adiós. Gracias por expresar tu opinión, pero la última voz que manda es la mía, ¿vale? Pues perfecto. ¿Qué es lo que ha pasado?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
¿Paranoico por qué, hermano?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know...
Sounds like a...
Venga, pues yo
Would
te
you,
encontraré.
if you have time?
Yo te ayudaré. No te preocupes. Aquí tienes a alguien con el que puedes contar, ¿vale? Venga, continuamos.
Find out why. Be careful.
Un contenedor aquí. Créditos. Perfecto. Vamos a robar dinero.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking on it.
¿Qué quieres tú, socia?
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Vale, perfecto. ¿Cuál es tu burro?
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Perfecto. Pues muchas gracias. Ya hemos hablado. Hasta luego. Yo tengo ganas de acción. Tengo ganas de vestirme para la acción. Vamos a ver. No se puede escanear nada por aquí, ¿no? Comerciante de armas.
Weapon. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here
Te voy a
I
dejar sin inventario.
Tam would have my head if...
Perfecto. Estos son los que tiene él. Estos son los que tengo yo. Vamos a ver. Bueno, tengo 139 créditos. Mira, como una mierda, ¿sabes? Vamos a ver ahí qué hay. Venga, Candros.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
You.
Soy el pionero, exacto. Parte de datos, para mí.
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. It's not right.
¿El qué no es justo, hija? ¿Qué pasa?
Oh my, you're... So it's true.
Por supuesto.
Maybe you could help. You're impartial. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
¿Cuál fue
What
su delito?
exactly was he
¿Qué le
convicted
pasó?
They don't exile you for petty theft. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
A ver, amiga, yo qué sé. Yo te quiero ayudar y soy el primero que quiere combatir la injusticia, pero no sé si te has dado cuenta que vives en un videojuego y me apetece pegar tiros y eso. Pero bueno, venga, va, te ayudaré. Venga.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
Le haré una visita.
Tell Nilken I love him.
¿Pero tengo tiempo para completar esto? O sea, ¿puedo ir cuando me salga del orto o...? Tengo que ir ya, porque lo van a ejecutar ya. Vale.
The planet was toxic. What if
Professor Eric.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Gracias.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Vale.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Temo que les haya pasado algo. Céntrate, céntrate.
Your work is important. Don't lose sight of that. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Lo conseguiremos, no te preocupes que lo conseguiremos. Las encontraremos. Si veo algo, bueno, pues te lo digo. A ver, Addison, ¿dónde estás tú?
You weren't listed All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Joder, qué directa.
Sorry,
Mi
my
padre,
face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Pues chica, él quería que yo fuera pionero.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
No, chica, yo qué sé, yo te entiendo, pero... Marcho.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder,
¿Te ha quedado claro?
we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts, that's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't.
Pero déjame demostrártelo. O sea, no te puedo pegar un puñetazo o algo. O sea, déjame demostrártelo y después ya opinas. ¿Sabes? Pero hasta que no lo demuestres no tienes ningún derecho a opinar. Bueno, tienes derecho a opinar, pero no a mostrarme tu opinión. Me suda lo que tú quieras. Vamos, cambie. A ver, diario. Habla con Sam en la Hyperion. Venga, vamos para allá. Vale, hay que bajar por lo que veo. Venga, Cora. ¿Qué pasa?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison, first Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your
Exactamente, a
competence.
eso me refiero. O sea, ¿dónde vas cuestionándome? Addison es mi favorita.
Yeah. Meeting
Vaya
Addison
tela.
was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
Mira,
I
Cora.
appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with
cayendo bien.
Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how you...
Hombre, por supuesto voy a ver cómo está mi hermana. Se me olvidaba ya mi hermana, ¿sabes? Que existía siquiera. Ole. Supongo que se va por aquí delante. Vale. Y no hay nada que yo pueda... Parece ser que no. Vámonos. ¿Y aquí? No, tampoco. Parece que está todo investigadito. Hombre, Sam, ¿qué pasa?
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Perfecto, gracias, tío.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Venga, no me ocultes nada.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec
Ooh.
overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat.
Perfiles.
Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
No, la peña se
I can
asusta.
understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Ooh.
Okay, well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So, where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should...
Hombre, Manolo Rufaco, ¿qué pasa, loco? ¿Qué tal, tío? ¿Cómo nos llevas? Estoy aquí pathfindeando. Los perfiles, venga. A ver, los perfiles permiten a Sam reconfigurar el implante de Ryder para ofrecer un rendimiento superior en el campo de batalla. Elige un perfil y puso espacio para activarlo. De momento estoy en adepto, ¿no? O sea, lo que viene siendo la clase, básicamente. Bueno, me voy a seguir quedando en adepto, ¿vale? ¿Subido de nivel? Espérate. Tengo que activarlo, ¿no? Mira, más 15 de fuerza de bióticos. ¿No sabes de qué va? Pues... Estás esperando el juego de mazmorra, tío. Pues la espera sería interminable. Te va a dar tiempo a verme el vídeo entero. Que no sabes de qué va, pero ¿has jugado alguna vez algún Mass Effect, tío? Están muy chulos, ¿eh? A ver, 15 daño de bióticos, daño en área, radio del área de efectos, duración, radio en las combinaciones bióticas, ecos bióticos. Las combinaciones bióticas pueden provocar explosiones adicionales a cada enemigo que toquen. Evasión y salto. En lugar de propulsores, usa la biótica para saltar y esquivar. Vale. Bueno, lo voy a activar. Entonces va a quedar así. Yo voy a subir de nivel en biótica. Tengo 3 puntos. A ver, este de lanzamiento me mola bastante, pero yo estoy buscando uno. ¿Dónde he hecho que también mola? Lanza barrera. Biótica de ataque. Barrera. Aumenta la máxima de escudos. Aumenta cada punto de habilidades invertido en el grupo de habilidades bióticas. Qué buena. Gears of... Sí, pues es muy del rollo Gears of War. Yo lo que pasa es que es al revés. Yo Gears of War no lo he jugado. O sea, he visto algún vídeo, he jugado alguno de sus juegos, pero nunca me lo he pasado y nunca me he dado por ahí. Tío, pues Mass Effect mola mucho. O sea, yo te recomiendo que empieces por el 2, porque el 1 se ha quedado muy antiguo. Pero también, si no te importa para nada los gráficos y tal, el 1 está bastante guapo y son largos. Pero bueno, es que el 1 es muy tosco, ¿no? Porque es un poco antiguo, pero... Ya te digo, se descubre una tecnología en Marte y a partir de ahí empezamos a hacer agujeros de gusano, a viajar espacio-tiempo. Bueno, más que espacio-tiempo, bueno, sí, viajar por el espacio. Y está muy guapo. La verdad es que está bastante guapo porque, claro, son todas las interrelaciones personales que puede pasar entre distintas razas. Y, no sé, conexiona todo muy bien y mola mucho, tío. ¿Tienes la trilogía? Sí, lo he visto. Estoy pensando en pillarme el Game Pass porque además tengo la aplicación aquí de Xbox en Windows y, tío, tiene muy buena pinta. Vale, vamos a ponernos eso ahí. Velocidad de barrera, aumentamos esos 2 puntitos, nos quedamos sin puntos. Confirmamos. Vale, vamos a hacer un poquito más. Aquí no sé si ponerme nada. De momento me voy a esperar porque creo que todavía no voy a poder toquetear bien el rollo de las armas. Ve a tu nave. Venga, vamos a mi nave. Tú lo dejas ahí, ¿no? Sí, la verdad es que lo estoy viendo y me parece muy de puta madre el Game Pass de Xbox, ¿eh? O sea, no tengo nada en contra. A ver, lo único que pasa es lo de siempre, ¿no? Que al principio empieza siendo muy poco dinero y luego a la larga, pues... empieza a subir de repente 2 euros, 3 euros... de repente han pasado 4 años y estás pagando 12 pavos. Pero bueno, oye, mientras está un pavo hay que aprovecharse, ¿no? Este me lo he comprado directamente en una oferta de Steam. A 7 pavos y pico me lo he pillado. No sé si fue hace un par de días o 3. Por ahí. Quiero ir aquí, a la cubierta de atraque. Venga, que me van a dar mi nave. ¡Vamos! Ya, tío, a mí también me gusta tener las cosas físicas. Lo que pasa es que ahora no tengo espacio donde meter las cosas.
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship? and final checks looking great.
Pero por ejemplo, Mass Effect 2 y Mass Effect 3 sí me los pillaría para tenerlo físico, pero en ediciones especiales, sin abrirlo y tenerlo ahí de recuerdo para toda mi vida. Eso sí. Mass Effect 2 y 3 asumo buenas experiencias, tío.
But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Mira qué cara mongolo. Qué cara de mongolo me he puesto, de verdad. Pero es que así luego cuando pasen cosas va a ser más divertido. Oh yeah. Tempest. Ahí está mi puta fucking nave. Creo que la puedo pintar y la puedo personalizar, no lo sé, creo que sí. Vamos, es que si puedo esos colores van a irse a la puta. O sea... Mira cuánta gente. Esa es mi nave, chavales, es mía. Venga, que te meto un cubata en la nave.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
¿Qué te pasa en los brazos,
So
chica?
you're the one who's making everything happen.
Parecías una TikToker.
Vetra next. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
Joder, tía, pues lo eres todo, ¿no?
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Venga, por favor, yo también tengo ganas.
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Venga, en marcha.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Porque la estoy jugando en directo, Si no me habría saltado ya de diálogo, pues vamos. Y este pringao. ¿Qué coño pasa? A ver.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Oh.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
Ven aquí, chaval, que te lo voy a explicar.
Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Pero Vetra, tía.
Really?
Hombre, por supuesto.
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Venga, muy hábil.
Nicely
Muy hábil.
done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder.
Venga,
All things considered,
Vetra,
it was
vámonos.
an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Exactamente. Tú entiendes mi filosofía perfectamente. Logro desbloqueado. Iniciado. Vámonos. Conocemos a los compis ahora, ¿no?
Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Lesser crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
Vaya, yo también me alegro de verte, chica.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for
Ese va a ser quien me repare el váter de tanta paja, acuérdate.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Venga, Manolo, tío, que tengas mucha suerte en la dungeon.
And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer.
Y al noob de la dungeon me lo arropáis, Nada de echarle mierda, le ayudáis, le decís lo que tiene que hacer y poco a poco,
Stealthy and the fastest ship in her class.
Oh, menuda aventura.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Y cómo se me ha granulado de golpe, ¿no?
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central
Aquí
table
para levantarme por la
or just get the
mañana,
crew together.
echarme unas carreritas para entrenar. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Vale.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's
Parece que
perfect
aquí
for
no hay
any
nada.
delicate technical work.
Sueño de cualquier ingeniero, Sí, que ya lo he visto, tío. ¿Me lo vas a decir cada vez que pase por ahí? Pesado. Venga, vamos al puente. Yo 35 minutos y todavía no he pegado tiros, ¿eh?
Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here. And to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship. But it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Estoy aprendiendo.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
Que me da la tos. Tengo una cara tonto que flipa.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Para que no tuviesen que pensar mucho.
Secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Venga, vivimos para algo grande, chaval, que no te has enterado.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
Con la cara de sorprendido siempre. No te has levantado.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Esto está hecho, chavales.
They seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
2527 es nuestra identificación de nave. ¡Vamos, que nos vamos! No os asustéis, no os asustéis. Volveré con comida, gente. Llenaré esos estómagos vacíos e infelices.
Godspeed, Pathfinder. To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
Two failed outposts put an end to the idea.
Tengo que ir aquí,
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
No, hombre. Ah, sí. Digo, ¿me estás señalando dónde voy? ¡Y ese cúmulo! ¡Oh, qué rápido! ¡Ah! ¡Fuerzas G! ¡Fuerzas G!
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1.
No, porque estamos en el espacio, no puedo haber fuerzas G.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Vamos a omitir el viajecillo ese. Vale.
I'm picking up something.
Pero se ha detectado una anomalía. Mientras mantengo clic derecho, tengo que darle a clic izquierdo. Vale. Ah, vale. No. Creo que no lo he entendido. Creo que no lo he entendido. Es posible que como tengo que ir a... Aquí, a Eos. Eos. A lo mejor no me deje. Puede que sea por eso, ¿eh? Sí, ¿verdad? Tiene una cara de imbécil esto de que solo ha ido al gimnasio y se ha preocupado por un poco por si tiene pelos en el culo o no. Activo escaneo,
A
activo
mirror of
escaneo.
the signal on Habitat 7. Possible
aquí.
atmospheric manipulation.
Sí, claro que quiero desembarcar. Venga. Venga, a ver. Pistola, cuchilla. A ver, vamos a ver la armadura. Casco solo tengo ese casco. Solo tengo esa armadura, pero aquí tengo para meter un mod que todavía no puedo modificarlo. O sea que tengo lo básico, ¿no? Pues vaya. Munición incendiaria, condensadores de escudo. No. Me he salido.
Hope we're all that ready.
Le da escape.
Callow.
¿Se para el stream mucho?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory.
Puede ser que sea por la conexión de internet,
Amazing.
Es que lo tengo abierto aquí al lado y yo lo estoy viendo bien, tío.
You're already tuning
Pero puede ser.
We'll get a better
Vamos
read
a
on
hacer
this
aquí un
past than
arreglo.
the Nexus has had in months.
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them.
Too much.
Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
Yo estoy listo para la aventura.
This is exactly why we came. A new galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Sí, pues, no hace falta que esperes más, hermano.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Venga. Uf, lo que tarda en aterrizar la nave, Uf, ya hemos llegado, tío. Qué bien.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere.
No me acuerdo cómo era.
Use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on.
On the move.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these...
Vale.
On my way.
No me acuerdo cómo era. ¿Esto lo puedo recoger? Sí. 68, venga. Vale, eso es. Mira ahí. ¿Has visto qué guapo salto ahora? A ver, ¿cómo se guarda el arma aquí? ¡Oh, yes! ¡Qué guapo! Bueno, la puedo escanear, ¿no? La florina. Exacto.
This analysis provides us with
Eso me dan puntos que luego puedo gastar en otro lado, pero ya lo veremos.
We can utilize it.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Vamos a buscar cosas que se puedan investigar. Limpia la radiación de la atmósfera y busca un código para acceder a los edificios cerrados. Vale. Sonando aquí algo, ¿no? Ah, vale, porque es aquí. Ahí abajo está. A ver, entramos ahí. Está la puerta abierta.
Got a code lock key.
Venga, tengo la llave.
That should help get us in.
Antes de que empiece la pelea. Vale. Vale. Voy con esa. Venga. Bueno, su fusil me parece un poco mejor que la pistola. Aunque ojo, las pistolas aquí revientan. Vale, entramos por aquí. Equivocado. Lo dejo ahí, si lo queréis pausar luego lo veis. Me lo llevo. Data de Miguel, venga. Otro terminal.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna.
Se pone a hablar, ¿sabes?
Something's blocking the power.
Venga,
A remote lock is active. The interference.
Main door had power, but not the
me lo llevo
interior
todo,
doors.
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation?
Vamos a pillar la
Our
munición que
suits
hemos gastado.
protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Vale. Contenedor aquí.
Looks like salvage. New. Days ago new.
Who else is here?
Vamos a ver un momentito. Limpia la radiación, investiga la estación. Vale. Vamos ahí arriba primero antes de volver a la nave.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Siempre hay que investigar siempre, ¿eh? No cuesta nada darle un tiro a la tecla.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder. That door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Vaya. Me cuesta un poco girar, ¿vale?
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the...
Vale, un segundito porque me están diciendo que se ve a tirones y que no se quita. Un segundito. un segundito. Vale, un segundito, ¿eh? Vamos a ver ahora. A ver si me podéis decir ahora. ¿Me puedes decir cómo va? ¿Cómo va el directo, tío? Déjame los que a mí.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Un segundito. Se me pone en modo ventana siempre. Se me cambia. Creo que lo voy a dejar así en modo ventana y ya está. No sé, a lo mejor puede ser por esto. Aunque ya lo miraré. Venga. Esto parece que va a
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Que sí, ya lo escaneo. ¿Qué pasa? Tengo aquí arriba, ¿no? Venga.
Generator is active.
Venga, activado.
Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Limpia las torres de energía. Vale, vale. Un segundito porque me he perdido. No sé dónde está la otra. Por aquí. Un contenedor, eso es de ahí, ¿no? Fusil de asalto 2. El modificador de arma. Vale, ahí está la otra.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Perfecto.
We've got company.
Se me sigue viendo tirones. A ver, un segundito. Me dispara. A ver, un segundo. Un segundito que me la lían, ¿eh? Que sí, hermano, ponte delante. Corre, corre, corre. Venga, ahora sí. Sal de ahí, hermano. Ay, le pega un bolazo. No me acuerdo cuál se pega. Vale.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
¿Hecho, no? Venga. Bueno, me dicen que ya va bien. Vale. Voy a confiar en que se ve bien. Baje por ahí. Vale. ¿Qué pasa, hermano?
You took down all those cat? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Venga, va, lo encontraré.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Vender chatarra. Pero yo no quiero el lanzacohetes. Ahí está. Tenemos 1400 créditos. ¿Esto qué es? Un francotirador poco común. Fusil de asalto. Munición. Lanzacohetes cobra. Uf, puede molar eso. Vale, hemos terminado contigo. Dame eso. No dice nada.
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Por supuesto.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
Adicional.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Vehículo, qué buena. Viabilidad.
Now the power
3
is
puntos de
restored.
viabilidad.
We can investigate the nearby buildings.
Creo que hay que subir el porcentaje ese de viabilidad para que cada vez vaya viendo más gente y hacer crecer esto. No sé, ahora lo veremos. Venga, recargamos eso. Vamos de vida. ¿Dónde está el de vida? No sé. Vamos.
Really, Ryder?
Sí. Como mola ir saltando. Me encanta. Bueno, iba a escanear, pero sí, salta cinemática otra vez.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Vaya. Vale. Si me lo llevo.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Elige desarrollo para fabricar nuevos objetos y mejoras. Elige investigación para desbloquear nuevos planos y aumentos usando los dados de investigación. Ah, vale, vale. Esto era. Vale. Vale. Un segundito. Vamos a mirar, espérate. Vamos a mirar las armaduras. Los del N7. Es que el torso del N7 mola mucho. Para adelante. Y las perneras. Ah, solo tengo 10. Vale, armadura. El casco como es. No, pero eso es de Leus. ¿Qué cojones? Plano ultra raro. Por supuesto. Si existe esta mierda, ¿por qué no? Desarrollo. Vamos a ver eso ahora mismo. Vale. Vale, necesito aquí tres materiales que... Aleación Ket. Vale. Vale. Iniciativa. Vale, necesito aquí materiales que obviamente pues no tengo todavía. ¿Tengo algo más cuerpo a cuerpo? Espérate, espérate. Especializado, fabricado originalmente en los laboratorios de Handling. Su puño en un campo de efecto de masa y golpea a un adversario con una fuerza descomunal que suele hacer que sus víctimas se tambalen. Vale, bueno, puede ser. Fusiles de asalto, vamos a ver lo que tenemos por aquí. Vamos a ver, francotiradores. Precisión, daño 190. Listo para desarrollar. Deep Impact. Explore. Son 255 de daño. Ahora la cadencia no mucha y el cargador son 6 balas. Va a ser rollo lanzagranadas o algo de eso. Tiene mucha cadencia. Este puede que me guste. Sí, Incisor One. Vamos a darlo así. Vale, un segundito. ¿Sigue yendo a tirones el stream? Va bien, ¿no? Ahora. O no, un segundo, puede que no. Vale, un segundito. Un segundito. Voy a cambiar aquí unas cosas para que se vea bien. Es que no sé, no entiendo por qué se me están cayendo los FPS. Pero se caen los FPS en el stream. Yo lo estoy viendo de puta madre. Ahora sí va bien. A ver. Me está volviendo loco el pirío ese, ¿eh?
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump
Nomad.
jet, just what you need.
I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Me gustaría encontrar una caja de vida, ¿sabes? Porque estoy un poco en la mierda.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Vale.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading.
A ver. No tengo nada nuevo porque me he puesto a investigarlo, ¿no? No estoy...
Nomad crate.
Espérate. Porque me puedo poner un francotirador aquí como un campeón. Clicuá. Velocidad de la carga de poderes. Es verdad. Ay, se me había olvidado eso. A ver. Va a ser esa. Esa va a ser la encargada de matar. Pues nada, para adelante. Tiramos el terminal este. Vale. Venga, pues volvemos. Venga, dame el Nomad. Oh yeah. Venga, preparaos.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Vale, ese ordenador de arriba es importante porque nos va a decir qué minerales hay y si podemos lanzar un extractor. Y con ese extractor vamos obteniendo minerales pues, para luego hacer nuestras movidas. A ver si me hago un poquito con el control de esto, madre mía. Se mueve un montón, Madre mía. Venga. Espera. Fluorita para el TT. Los Andromeda no les pasa nada. Vaya. Es que pasamos por encima de todo. Oh, yes.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
En algún momento tendré que subir, ¿sabes? A ver si me lo permite.
I can't get traction. It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
En mi defensa diría que estoy jugando con teclado y ratón, ¿vale? Es que con clic derecho cambias el modo. Como un control total de ruedas.
Careful, Ryder. Scourge ahead.
Vamos a escanear.
Pathfinder, I detect initiative equipment nearby.
Base de datos es nuestro.
The person who left it is behind. She was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as
Cuidado,
well.
el soporte vital, Se viene abajo. Déjame pasar, por favor. Damos un saltito al espacio, mira.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Someone's shuttle. These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
Mira, hay vida y hay munición, perfecto.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Could be crazy and...
Okay, let's solve this thing.
Perfecto. A F. Venga.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort.
Sí,
the
¿no?
system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Venga.
Wait!
¿Y tú quién eres? Hola.
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
Hombre, tampoco.
It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay?
No, eso tampoco lo sé, si fiel.
I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. I was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Creo que va todo al pelo, ¿no? ¿Tú crees?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure?
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually.
Gracias, chica. Muchas gracias.
Wow.
Venga, pelea.
Look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
Ni se inmuta el mío.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Reload!
Cuidado, que te revientan fácilmente en este juego.
Got targets!
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
Que no tenías aquí al pionero.
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Venga, pues es un placer.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping you could do the same for EOS.
Claro que sí, hombre.
Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Perfecto.
You're sure it'll help EOS? Or am I just a handy way to get those monoliths online?
I'm a little offended by that, Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe. But we both get what we want. Just try. It's not like we can make this planet worse. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Sí, okay. ¿Dónde está el nomad?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Eso se puede escanear, ¿no?
PB's tech looks like.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get one.
Didn't even finish unpacking.
Ket didn't give him a chance.
Florita.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, they get attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
Hay enemigos aquí.
Coming up on us.
Ahí viene, ahí viene. A ver si llega. ¿De dónde está? ¿Ves? No muerto.
Go team.
Target's down.
Sí, ¿no? Están investigando. Vamos. A ver cómo entramos aquí dentro.
Life support is back online.
Pero no es aquí donde tengo que ir, ¿verdad? Sí, no sé qué.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
O sea, aquí como que me se revelaron. Tuvimos un problema chungo.
Maybe we can push the cat back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
Just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
Ya ves.
Maybe we can push the cat back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
Maybe we can push the cat back.
Ah, vale, que estamos repitiendo lo mismo. Okay.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the cat?
Sure as hell hope not.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Not shot, he was just pummeled to death. Did the cat do this? We haven't seen something like this yet. Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on West Porter M and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Portable cover of cat design.
Didn't bother to take it with them.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Vale, pensaba que me podía matar de rato.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
It's that mechanical. You never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
More of PB's remnant technology.
Cat camp spotted.
Think that's it?
Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
subir. Por aquí.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Me la paso, píllala. Boom. Morido.
Get incoming!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Recarga, recarga.
Incoming.
Más, ¿no? Para ti, hermano. Ojo, 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 ojo. Se ha caído uno. Venga, corre, corre. Venga, venga, bien, bien. Vamos a investigar un poquito. ¿En serio? ¿Eso me lo llevo? Venga, adiós, energía. Puede ser que todavía no, espera. Vale. Voy dando saltos a todos lados, tío. Qué vergüenza. Y no me da puta vergüenza, Vale. ¿Cómo desactivo yo eso, tío? Obviamente no puedo pasar, ¿no?
Radiation levels normal. Life support at 100%.
Bueno, vamos a mirar. Es que me pone que liquida los que. Pero a no ser que se haya caído uno por ahí y siga vivo. No.
Radiation levels increasing.
No se reta, A ver dónde está el Ket que me falta. A mí no me fastidia, tío. Empezamos bien, ¿sabes? A ver, no puedo cargar partida. A ver el último auto guardado. A ver qué tal. Vale. Mira qué combo. ¡Pum!
Get incoming!
That's teamwork.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Madre mía, madre mía. De los medios no. No. A ver qué puedo más. Perfecto, ¿no? No, pero me sigue saliendo líquida los kits. No sé qué. La munición. ¡Coño, qué susto me he dado!
Nice and reinforcements, so they know we're
Puta madre, qué susto me ha dado. Joder, tío. Ay, que se me sale el corazón, tío. Estaba muy concentrado y Con la mirada muy fija. No mandó el ratón a la puta de milagro. Ay, Dios mío. Qué calor me ha entrado. Joder, es que no me esperaba un susto, ¿sabes?
Let's get to it before there's any more cat.
Vaya. Pasa por encima, ¿sabes?
Who are you?
¿Cómo que quién somos? ¿La entrada, hermano?
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Knackmore. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Pues... nos defendemos.
You're not the only one hunting cat.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear. Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Exacto, no hay
Good,
problema.
because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Pues nos encontraremos entre tiro y tiro. Qué tío. Se me ha caído. Un segundito. Hacemos una visual rápida. Parece que hay contenedores por ahí. ¿No sube de nivel? No, todavía no. Pero esta gente sí. Un segundito. Escopetas. Ahí. Perfecto. Venga, daño con las armas. Confirmar y salir. Ahí está el tío. Estoy a punto de subir de nivel, en verdad, Vamos para allá.
He seems fun.
Venga, a ver qué quiere ahora.
Some of the pictures are missing. Wonder if they're around here.
Ahí va uno. Y el otro va... subo. Vale, ¿el otro dónde iba? Eso me lo llevo. Ese va ahí, el otro va... ahí. Ahí tengo uno. Y el otro está... ahí. Vale. ¿Por dónde carajo subo ahí? Tendré que subir al bloquecillo ese. Venga, perfecto.
I think that's enough. That did it.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Vale, vámonos. Pillamos el nómada y nos piramos al siguiente punto. Ya estamos a punto de terminar. Vamos a terminar. Vamos a ver.
Anton, Darren T.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the...
Vale. Vale, vale. En verdad el juego cambia mucho en función de la clase que te cojas, ¿vale? Yo por ejemplo me he cogido la clase de biótico, que es así como con poderes y tal, así como como si fuese telequinesis o cosas así, ¿vale? O así como... bueno, ya lo habéis visto, ¿no? Como que lanzo proyectiles que son bolas y cosas como agujeros negros que atraen los enemigos. Pero luego, si te gusta jugar más táctico, hay opciones así como de soldado, ingeniero que va jugando con torretas, o sea, hay cosas muy chulas. Ahora sí, es un RPG de roleo puro, donde que tienes que estar atento a todo. Pasa que al principio ya lo juego un poquito, entonces más o menos ya sé lo que es al principio.
Tight grip on that weapon, Cora.
It's nothing. If we get things back on track, it's nothing.
I hear ya.
Think that's it.
¿Eso qué es? Pistolote. Vámonos. Oh, atropellado, lo siento.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Cat and remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
Data key. Specialist engineer Aman Kathari.
Chased down by what he was studying?
Personnel deaths were not recorded. The chief engineer halted reports to the Nexus.
That sounds bad, but nothing on EOS sounds good.
Radiation levels normal.
Vale.
Life support is...
El equipamiento supongo que seguiremos igual. Mira, velocidad de poder reducida. De recarga de poder. Sigo con el mismo, son lo mismo, lo mismo. No he pillado nada de eso. Voy a cambiar el francotirador, vamos a probarlo un poquito, ¿no? Ultra ligero, menos 8% de peso, menos 8% de precisión. Vamos a ponerle ese. Y eso. Vale, pistola vamos a cambiar a otra, claro. Una que tenga menos peso. Menos 21%. Vale, a ver si podemos modificarla. Es que claro, ya que tengo ese 21, no me importa ponerme esta. Ya que si me modifica alguna, modifico esta, ¿no? Ah, pues es lo único que hay de momento, menos 26%. Y esto sigue igual. Vámonos.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Perfecto. Vamos a mirar por aquí abajo.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus. Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but there are multiple complications to resolve.
Vale. ¿Y qué pasa? Todavía no puedo hacer nada, ¿no? Pues vámonos. Vale, no, quería mirar a ver si había algo de minería por ahí.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No, aquí no. Y un pico de aluminio. No lo llevamos.
More remnant bots.
Se lo llevo.
These ones don't seem hostile.
Le cambiamos de arma. Vale, poco a poco. Esta arma me la voy a cambiar, No me gusta nada este francotirador. No me gusta por ráfagas las armas en general.
Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
No, okay.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Actívate.
We did it. Well, you did it.
Vaya, en serio. La otra es ahí. Vale. Joder.
Should be enough glyphs.
Vamos a... Ni la columna ni la forma puede contener el mismo glifo. Vale. Pues ese de momento iría ahí. Ese podría ir perfectamente. Ese puede ir ahí. Sí. Vale. Vale. Sí, ¿no? Perfecto. Perfecto. Soy el amo de los sudokus.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Venga. Ya, en la boca. Y eso para vosotros. Bien, ¿no?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Pillamos esto. Hay nada que investigar. Restos. Y nos vamos.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Vale.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Sí. Eso me lo puedo llevar. Vale, un segundito. Vamos a ajustar un poquito. Vale, aquí mismo, ¿no? Vale.
And there, it ticked over.
What did?
We were promised a prefab homestead exactly this long after exiting Cryo.
We'll get there, won't we, Ryder?
Fair winds facing. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
Vale. Pues voy a dejar por aquí el directo, por lo menos por hoy. ¿Vale? Mañana continuaré seguramente, o no, o sí, bueno, ya veré. ¿Vale? Seguramente le echo un ratito mañana también. Así que nada, bueno, espero que os vaya molando el juego. A mí la verdad es que me mola bastante y ya iremos descubriendo más de él. Vamos a subir las habilidades antes de dejarlo. Y ya lo dejamos ahí. Espérate, porque quiero ver las de combate. Porque creo, exacto, que puedo mejorar también las capacidades con las armas. Es que claro, precisión, tiros, munición de reserva. Bueno, de momento voy a subir la biótica, que solo tengo 4 puntos. Biótica de ataque, más 3% de daño. Mejorar el control de campos de efecto. Esto me lo voy a poner. Confirmamos. Es este ahora. Ahora con esto absorbo los ataques y después los rompo. Vale, pues nada, vamos a guardar partida. Y lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Insisto, espero que os haya molado, que me compartáis, no me compartáis, haced lo que os dé la gana. Y me seguís si queréis y nos vemos en la próxima. Hasta luego.